Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 176 of the Daily Dose of Drupal. I am Adam, and today we are going to be looking at a module that kind of came to me through some of the channels I'm subscribed to with Drupal, and that is the publication date module. This isn't actually a very simple module, and one that actually comes in handy really well with Code Karate, so I definitely wanted to take the time and show everybody this module and just give an idea of what it can do. So before we jump into that and do that demo, I wanted to again just direct you over to codekarate.com. A lot of things have been changing here in the last couple weeks. We got a new logo, which you can check out, and we have a post about that. So read about that and kind of how our brand has transformed over the last 12 months, and even further back than that. Also, we just released our first cheat sheet, which was in Drush. And then coming soon, hopefully within the next week of this post, one on a Git as well. So make sure to sign up for those and you'll receive those absolutely free. Alright, so let's get down to this module. Again, we're looking at the publications date module. We're going to be using, of course, the Drupal 7 version of this module. There is a Drupal 6 version available, but I'm going to be using 2.0 Drupal 7 version. So what this module does is it allows you to have content posted or published, based on the publication date. Typically when you post content with Drupal, it uses the created date or revision date. Well, that isn't necessarily the date you are publishing it to the public. For example, at Code Karate, we will write blog posts and have them sit unpublished for maybe a week at a time. So once we go to publish them, we want to use the new published date or the current date, not the date in which we created it, so people can easily sort by the newest content on the site. And that's what this module is going to do. It's going to allow you to use the actual day when the content goes live. So what you do, again, really simple, is we're just going to turn this module on. Go to our modules, publication date, and you can see I already have it on. There is nothing to configure with this module, but once you turn it on, it does add a field to your content types. So if I jump over to, wrong way. If I jump over to a content type I have here, and I scroll down and look under my published options setting, this published on field is the field that it adds to your content type. If you look at the modules page, it talks a little bit about that, and so you can also use it in a template file by right here by adding this field, node published at. So if you wanted to use it in a template file, you could do it that way as well. But we're not going to need that for this video, so we're going to hop back here again. So it's on published on, and then you can see there's a published field as well. So I'm going to show how to just add and how it works. So if I want to add a new piece of content, so say I'm going to post a blog article or something to my site, and I'm going to want it to be live in a week, but I'm writing it today. So I'm just going to come in here, select this one, I'm going to put okay, so I'm going to put that, I'm going to paste some text in. So in theory, this is a short little post that I'm going to do. So I'm going to come in here and say I don't want to publish it, so I unpublish everything right now. So this is just something in the queue. I'm going to save it, and you'll load here. And you'll see this field printing right here. This is actually the created date timestamp. So I'm recording this on 10/30/2014 at 6:50 in the morning. So you can see that this is not the published date. Like, technically it is at the moment, but it's not, there's nothing published, it's unpublished. So we're just going to let this spin here in 1 minute, and then I'm going to publish it, and you'll see the change. So if we hop back to this, I'm actually using this, it integrates really well with views. So on this view, you can see I've added the published at field. So this will show the newest published date once I publish the content. So so you can integrate as well with views, which is kind of handy. So now that my time is switched to 650 to 651, I can show you the difference. So if I go back into my content, here, one thing, let's note one thing here. Note that nothing is appearing in my field. This is where the content will appear. But if I go to my content and I see the publishing date test, which I just created, and then I go ahead and select my published options and select published. No, you know what, I'm going to leave this published on field blank. But according to what it says here, it says if you leave blank, it's going to use the time of the submission, the time it goes published. So if I click published, and then I go look at the view where it's going to be displayed, I'll see right here it says 651. And it's I kind of did a bad job of showing that, but right there's the thing I just created. So it says Thursday, October 30th, 2014 at 6:51, which remember when I created it was 6:50. I didn't actually have to input the published date to get it. Now most of you will be saying, well, there's other ways around this, and you can, and that's true. There's ways to do this. One of which is if you go into content, instead of, say we didn't have the publishing module on, you could just come into authoring information, excuse me, and go ahead and delete out that authored on time and then save it, and then it'll automatically use the current time of the submission, which is leave blank to use the time. But I mean, that's just another step to do. It's it's kind of up to you whether you want to use it or not. If you're publishing a lot of content like we are, it comes in handy to use something like this. But of course, it is your choice. It is a simple module at the end of the day. But that's what it does. Again, it integrates really well with views. You can use it in template files as well. So there's a couple different uses for it. You can customize, of course, the different display options for the timestamp. It doesn't have to display. It doesn't have to display in this format by any means. You can customize that using a custom date field output. So that is the publication date module. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's it for today. Again, make sure to head over to Code Karate, check out everything that's going on. Love your feedback on the new logo, new look. Your thoughts are always helpful. And again, make sure you get the cheat sheets. They are free and available for you. All right, guys. Until next time. Thanks.